Ends now with breaking news.
Indeed, breaking at the noon hour, a deadly shooting rocking a quiet Northeast Ohio community at this hour. 2 people dead, 1 hurt in that shooting that took place at a Chagrin Falls assisted living facility. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Leon Bibb reporting with our team of reporters who are live on the scene in Chagrin Falls right now, gathering details on the shooting and speaking to neighbors who are shaking up over this tragedy. News Channel 5's Nick Foley has the latest on the story. Nick?
Hey, Leon. Yeah, this is still a very active situation and scene here at Hamlet Village in Chagrin Falls. You can see behind me police blocking the entryway to one of the buildings involved in this shooting. And what we know is that this complex is a massive complex. It houses about 300 residents, ranging from fully independent to assisted living to a nursing home even on site. What we know now is that 2 women are dead from this shooting. Another man injured, taken to a nearby hospital. But police also assure us that everyone else in the complex now is safe. The line of investigators and police vehicles entering Hamlet Village continued all morning. Chagrin Falls police tell News Channel 5 they responded to a shooting around 8:30, finding 3 people shot in and around one of the independent living buildings. 2 were dead, the other transported to a hospital with injuries. Investigators say one of those shot was the shooter, but would not say if that person was dead. What they would tell us is that no one else in the complex is in danger.
There is no active threat at this time. The public can be assured that the officers have contained the scene. They're actively investigating, and we believe there's no threat to the public at this time.
Investigators would not say if those involved in the shooting were staff members, residents, or someone from the outside. But Chagrin Falls Mayor Bill Tomko is having a hard time making sense of this troubling scene.
I have lived here since 1974, and we have never had an incident like this. And, ultimately we're trying to explain an irrational act by rational thought, and it can't be done.
And as we said, this is an active investigation. We just had a police briefing, and we expect another one at 1 o'clock this afternoon. We'll have a lot of updates on the air and online as well. Now, for more on what this community is reacting to today after this shooting, let's go over to Sarah Finney.
Nick, this community is described as quiet and peaceful. Residents are shocked. Many were told to stay inside, but they were not told why. We met a pastor who leads a Bible study here every Thursday. He says there's a strong sense of community in Hamlet Village. People usually know their neighbor. His small group met at 10, about an hour and a half after this deadly shooting occurred. He says some residents seem concerned and saddened.
They didn't know exactly what had happened, but a couple of us said this has been a very trying morning. And they were told to stay in their rooms, and then they were told they could come out of their rooms. So they came to this little, worship service we have, Bible study that we have.
And residents are telling us that they still feel safe even after what happened. And as Nick said, investigators are telling them that there's no reason not to feel safe. Leon, back to you.
Thank you for your reports, both of you, Nick Foley and Sarah Finney. We appreciate that. By the way, stay with News Channel 5 for the latest on the Chagrin Falls shooting. We will have updates, new information all day long here on the television side, News Channel 5, and on our NewsNet 5 app. We continue to follow the story, of course. Well, today